Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. So today we're going to do something slightly different where we pre-plan our money for a check that we think is coming, and it's going to be our first short-term disability check. I just kind of want to get a little bit ahead and just kind of forecast where we might be for the next check. Now, I did get a letter here from the short-term disability people that is kind of a little troublesome and a little good news. So it says that the date of my disability started February 3rd, which was the day I had surgery. It said there was a 7-day waiting period, which my job paid me a partial payment. Y'all saw that already. And then benefits aren't paid during that period. Benefits started February 10th. It says the weekly benefit is $833.38, which is way more than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if it's gonna cover. Let's see. So normally I get paid probably in my face like 1,800 plus 1,900, and that's my monthly, right? Let's call it 3,700. Remember that. 3,700. And then this, if this is correct, should be 833 times 4. 33. So not off, you guys, like not a lot off. Praise the Lord. Maybe like $400 difference. But I do put money in like sinking funds and stuff like that. That could just chill for the month. So I'm feeling better already just kind of knowing the numbers. However, the first net pay, because it's only going from the 10th to the 15th, which was a part of the week, which makes sense, 10th to the 15th. But I got paid for my other job from the 3rd or the 2nd to the 9th. So that worked out for me. And then 10th to the 15th. Oh, so they go to Sunday. Weird. So I'll keep that in mind. And then that was gonna be just, it says final net pay is $685.64 for the period of that time. I'm praying that that's right. And there's not gonna be like any taxes taken out during this time. But the concerning part of this letter is that it says the medical information in your file does not provide us with documentation that your medical condition will be disabling beyond February 23rd. Mind you, it's supposed to say disabling beyond March 23rd. So I don't know what they're talking about. So I'm going to have to call them, and please look forward to a behind the budget, which is calling these people because I don't know what they're talking about. But we're going to work off their numbers, right? We're going to work off these numbers. Do I know if they're right? Do I know if they include taxes being taken out or not? No, but we're going to work on it. Okay. So we're going to go with the first one, which they say is $685.64. Let's just make it $685. Okay. With second income, we don't know nothing about that. And we're going to talk about the way they have it right now. So we have it to the 27th of March. What I think I'm gonna do is I probably should have went until the 1st. But that's okay. We'll go from the 28th, which is that Saturday, and we'll go until the 8th. Does that seem right? All my weekly people chime in. So 2/28, which is the last day, right? Because it's a February. The 28th, and then we'll do a full week and we'll go until that 8th. I think that's right. And we'll go until try to cover things until 3/8/26. And then we're going to say that this next check, which we're not going to figure out yet, one check at a time, y'all. I can only do one check at a time, even though we might know the amount. March 1st check, because we're now going to be weekly people, okay? We'll go from 3/9, and we'll give that until 3/9 to 3/15. Does that seem right? And we're going to stop right there. We're going to stop right there because we don't really know. We're going to guess that hopefully this paper is not fibbing and it's 833.38. We're not taking the change. We're not going to worry about that. Okay. So there's a whole nother thought process that has to go around this. Mortgage cannot be broken down in two because there's just not enough money, right? Even these two checks together, it's $1,518. It's not what we're used to. So what we're going to do is take our new monthly mortgage, which I think is our new monthly mortgage of $1,312.65, and we're going to divide that by 4 to hopefully get this paid before April, because that'll be, hopefully a check comes on the 28th, a 7, 3, 4, and that should be the 14th, 20. That'll pay us in before April 1st. No April Fools. Okay. So let's work on the first check. And what was that? Divided by 4. That's going to be, that can't be right. I didn't put enough numbers. 13, 12, 65 divided by 4. We're going to say is 328, 16. 328. So let's just, for just time's sake right now, we're making 328. 328. And then there would be 328 and 328, but we're not going out that far. I can't let my brain go that far. So let's just focus on this check here. The storage would be due because that's between the 28th and March 8th. Then we have the cell phone. That would not be due yet. Nope. And then the water bill would not be due yet. The car insurance would not be due yet. The electric bill also not due yet. Oh, and then we should also, wait a minute, let's not forget, we might have a rollover of 267.96 if all else goes well. So let's do that. Plus 267, why can't I ever remember what I said, child? 267.96. Okay, right? And we need our notes because we need our notes. Insert note. That's going to be 99 cents will be rolled over from the Apple storage account. And then we have 267.96, which hopefully will be rollover from our pay number. We're about to be on my loan. Wait a minute. Pay number 3 of February. Let's prayerfully. So we now have more money, which is good. And I almost want to, since we have both of these, I know it's because I get paid bi-weekly. In my mind, I have to like figure things out in 2 week span. I don't know. So I just want to say that nothing will be due here for going to the 15th. But the cell phone technically will not be due on this one yet, but I'm going to put it here. Okay, the water would be due. Let's call it 50 because we don't know what that's going to be. The car insurance would also be due 173.89, although it was 130 something last time. Let's just leave it as what we think. Electric is also going to be due. Girls, so let's take this $25 out of here. We need all this money. Okay, there's no gym at this time. And then the internet is not due again until the 19th. The security stuff not due again until the 27th. Equipment not due until the 27th. I'm sorry, the first equipment was 22nd and then 27th. Canva will be due on the 18th, which would be on the following third check. The AC system, big money will be due on the third check, and we'll move money in. The AC guys extra bill will be due on this check, so we'll leave it there, but nothing will be due then. Nothing for sticker subscription. When I move out of this one quarter, then I'll move that sticker subscription line out of here. Trash and sewer will be due on that check. Okay. Then we should be paying the Quicksilver as it comes. And the Saver credit card we're not using right now. The Discover credit card we're not using right now because we got to pay on that anyway. Home Depot we paid. I'm grateful that we did that. Ulta credit card, not using that right now. And the car payment. Ooh. So car payment would have to be split over 4 payments because we don't have big money to be paying $233.50 split. So the car payment is $467 divided by 4. So we're gonna try to make, that still seems like a lot. $116.75 each time. And already we're negative over here. So that's not good. The student loan, we have it due on the 17th, so it's not due in these two. Medical bills also wouldn't be done until the next time. We had already figured out, we're not putting none of those over here. We already have March's money. We're trying to figure out April's eating out and all of that money going on. And April hopefully will be back to work, so I'm going to actually need close to what we originally get. So, I don't know, girl. But we're not filling in any money for none of this. We're not filling in no money. we're going to kind of just copy what we have here because those 3 are the main 3 things that we need. And we're going to maybe add it here because your control. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Undo. What is going on? Hold on, let's try that again. Copy and paste. Okay. And paste. Okay. And we're just going to make this zeros all the way down the board because we're going to try to fund all of the things that we need to fund, being the HOA, the Sam's Club, and the Amazon. Now, I do think eventually we're going to need some money for beauty and we're going to need some money for household. When that's going to happen, I don't know. So we're just going to keep going. We're going to keep our dollar in for Navy Federal for now. And we're going to try to fund some of them, the most important first, which are gas and groceries. So we'll put 100 for groceries here and we'll do 50 for gas, just half of it right here, because as I go back to work, we'll see if I can not have to do the like driving in immediately. And we're not going to put anything for self-care. We're not going to put anything for giving. We're not going to put anything for fun or eating out at this time. Okay. And then, yikes. Okay. Good. We want rollover because we're going to say that 226.61 will roll over. And if 226.61 can roll over to this one, then we won't be negative. Okay. And then we can maybe, if we're lucky, fill in like, not eating out. That's not fun, entertainment, eating. What is the other 50 for gas? For can't look a mess going back to work. Oh, yes, we can because there's 0. Okay. We're going to leave it like that for now. Okay. That's where we're going to leave it. This is a tight budget. We don't know. So $328 for mortgages going in, 99 cents for Apple storage, cell phone will be on the 3rd check, water. Like someone like me wants to fill out the whole month, but I'm not going to do it because we're just taking it one step at a time. I do feel like the water bill will come in less. I feel like the car insurance will come in less. The electric will be the same. And a lot of the other stuff was covered the beginning of February. And that will be paid stewards. And then we're not really doing anything fantastic up here. We started to break down the car a little bit smaller, and prayerfully we'll have enough money come in so we can cover fully the full 520 for April when we'll be back into full swing. And then apparel and stuff like that, I do want to see maybe we can get a little bit of money into, oh, good grief, into our household and maybe beauty. I don't even know how much is in there. Maybe they don't need anything right now, but we have money. We have money. Hold on. We have 168.97 rolled over here. Interesting. Oh, because I rolled over money. 167, 168. So we have a good amount of rollover to the next time, which is good. I feel like when you're doing this weekly, you kind of have to like just kind of roll till you get to the end and see where you're at. I don't know if I love it. I used to think I love the weekly paycheck, but right now I'm like, maybe not. I like to have everything preloaded and paid, but that is what we're looking like. Prayerfully, this paper is right and these monies come in exactly as is and not with any taxes taken out additional. And we can work, because I can work with this. It's bare bones and we're not able to put much to any kind of savings. But right now I'm just grateful we can cover prayerfully most of the bills. So when is the car payment due? But because I'm a little ahead of the car payment, I think it'll be fine. All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking out my little chaotic all over the place pre-plan. If you have any ideas for me, if you've been through short-term disability, if you think I'm doing it wrong in some aspects, y'all know, as long as you give it to me kindly, I like to take all input, any kind of constructive criticism, put in a kind and gentle way. I'm here for it. But thanks for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you've got to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I love you. Mean it. Bye.